Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to you and all that you do. I gotta label that. Let me do that. Anyway, what is happening, everybody? Oops. Oh, there we go. So anyway, talking about this morning, I was called a troll and dilly scope because I don't believe in Q. Well, you're allowed to believe in what you want. Who cares what they call you? Who cares what people call other people? Yeah, name calling never bothered me, right? Anyway, so let's talk about the GoFundMe for a wall. Absolutely insane. Not the people that are giving money. God bless them. But what it shows is that, you know, people, you're showing your government that you can pay more taxes, one. You're showing your government, you're saying, oh, I can pay more taxes, guys. I love it. Go ahead, tax me some more. I can totally afford these wall taxes. And the next time the left needs some more money, they're going to remember all the money you gave at the wall. Don't forget, everything you show this government, what you've got for money right now, they're going to take that to heart. Take a picture. I look good, don't I? I'm a cute guy. I'm not anonymous, morons. Anyway, so, yeah, everything you show this government, that what you can give for money, you better believe they're going to take note to what you gave. And they're going to remember your name. And when they come for more money, you're going to be like, oh, well, you gave money for the wall. You gave money for the wall, yo. Now you give money for this and that. But the fact that you are even given money for a wall shows how messed up our government is, right? It just shows how messed up our government is. That people actually are funding a wall. I'm not funding it because, no, I'm not. I've already paid taxes. That wall has been paid for 10 times over. I'm not giving money for the wall. I can tell you that right now. I'm not giving a dime for that wall. We gave $1.1 trillion in foreign debt. Take it out of that. It's already paid for. Why would you want to double pay for what your taxes have already paid for? That's like the Boston Tea Party diving into the ocean and pulling the fucking tea out. Honestly. That's basically what people are doing. They're diving into the fucking Boston Harbor and grabbing the tea for the British. When you really stop and think about it. I mean, God bless you for trying, but it's the opposite effect. It's the opposite effect. You know, and we talk about being fiscally responsible as conservatives. Let me tell you what's going on with the debt. Let me go ahead and explain what is going on with the debt. The debt is not going down, folks. It's actually going up at an alarming rate. Now, when it first started going up, I was for it because they were going to rebuild the military, right? But in the last 2016, they gave almost $1 trillion to the military. 2017, they gave almost $1 trillion to the military. 2018, they gave almost $1 trillion to the military. That spending has got to stop. That's $3 trillion that the U.S. military has gotten. It's time to curb that too. We're at the point where we're giving too much money out for too many things. And it's going to cause this country to collapse from this financial onslaught that we're building. I'm for a strong military. Don't get me wrong, but that's too much money. The military should not be getting $1 trillion a year. Maybe a one-time, injection of a boost for the military, a $1 trillion budget. But this is in concession. 1, 2, 3 years in a row, the military has gotten $1 trillion. That's a lot of fucking money. That is a lot of fucking money for the military. I don't know what they're building or what they're spending it on, but $3 trillion for the U.S. military budget, that's way too much money. Way too much money. I don't care what anybody says. I'm pro-military, but I'm not pro giving them $1 trillion a year every year. No, we're going in reverse. We are overspending our capital. We've got to pay the budget down. We've got to pay the budget down. That's what we're supposed to be doing, and we're not doing that. This is going to be a very short scope about the spending that's going on. That money for the wall should have been allocated. That money for the wall should have been set up, and it should have been done. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. You know, I mean, who doesn't agree that that wall should already be paid for? Who doesn't agree that that wall should already be paid for? It should come out of the military budget, absolutely. They should actually pull that out of the military budget. The military's got enough money. I don't care what anybody says. The military doesn't need $3 trillion. I'm sorry. I don't know what they're spending it on, but hell, that's too much money, man. I don't care if we're going to the fucking next fucking galaxy. I don't care. Pull that money out of that. If you can't have a strong border, I don't care about space. Shit, we can't even get beyond our frontier. What makes you think we need to go to the next frontier? Can't see your donate links. Can see you increase them. Try the screenshot. My donate links? Why? Why do you need my donate links? Yeah, I'll put it up, but I'll put it up. I can, well, I can't actually increase them as part of that, but I can put it up. I only have one donate link. Hold on, let me. I don't much care about donations. I'm like everybody else. Sorry, I don't concentrate on that. I don't know. The other guys do. Oh my gosh, they gotta have their donate links on every site page. Let's see. Alright, give me a minute here. I gotta get it up. This is my donate link though. I don't much focus on it, but maybe I should. Here it is. Let me change the color so you can see it nice and good. Maybe I'll make it red or green. There we go. We'll make it green. We'll put some boldness to it. Here. Can you see it now? That's my donate link. So that's my donate link. Anyway, so here's the deal. The deal is this. It should already be. Well, I won't beg you to take my money. Well, that's not what it's about. I don't really focus on my donate links. I should more. A lot of people say that I should be pushing my donate links more, and I don't. I don't know. I feel. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, there it is. It's right there. I'm not trying to be foolish. I don't concentrate on the donate links enough. I don't think. A lot of these other guys do, man. First thing they get up, please donate, please donate. They don't even say good morning to people. They don't even say good morning. They tweet out their donate links. I see it all the time. Like, Jesus Christ, man. At least, you know, give the people a hug before you ask them for their money. Oh, man. I don't know. But I'm kind of like, I just can't believe we don't have the money when we give all these other countries, you know, all this money, right? It's insane. And I'm going to be on later. I've got a lot of things going on today. Like I got, you wouldn't believe it. Boom, 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 boom. I'm looking over some stuff here. So I will be back tonight with a scope because I'm going to have more free time tonight. I'm waiting on that processor. Once I get that processor, things are going to run a little bit smoother. Like right now, what am I running at? Yeah, not too bad. It seemed to be holding out better than I was because I have cleaned out a lot of my processes and I don't run half the stuff I used to, which I miss already. But I've had to do what I had to do. I had to sacrifice for my scopes. So I cleaned a lot of my programs out that I use. I do need, well, I got a new processor coming. I have that coming. I'm not like everybody else. I'm not going to put, you know, on my Amazon brand new Apple computers and, you know, other things like that. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to, less is more for me. I just need what I need to be able to get by. So, you know, I put the cheapest parts up there. I put the cheapest everything, and I got a lot of help from, whether it was donations, plus I dipped into a little bit of my own money, but I don't like asking for the best of the best like these other guys. I would rather get by with what I need, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a little different than everybody else. I don't oversaturate people. I don't want people to feel like they're indebted to me, or feel like they got to give me the best of the best. I think in order to be conservative and show that you're fiscally responsible, and when you're asking for help, you should be just as fiscally responsible in what you're asking for, right? So I try not to go, oh, give me a brand new Apple computer that's, $4,000. I mean, everybody wants that, right? I mean, everybody. It would be nice. It would be nice if we could all have these nice things, right? Because they are top of the line. Don't get me wrong. You can do a lot of cool shit with it. But if you're trying to show other conservatives and other, people that are making platforms and say, look, you can do it on a budget. You can do it, you can streamline this. It doesn't have to be that expensive, and you can absolutely get your message out. That's what I'm trying to teach people. So these people that have platforms that need all this, radio equipment, and they need these fucking soundboards and this and that, you don't need it. There's software out there that will replicate everything that you need to do. You don't need these things. So I use just the basics, man. I use the basics. And then I use software to make up for the rest, And I usually put my own money into my software. I use a lot of software that people don't know about. But that's, comes out of my own pocket because I want it anyway, right? So, you can build a decent rig for half the cost of what other people put out there that they want. I've seen some platforms, like I said, they're asking for brand new Apple computers that are $5,000. And I'm just like, wow, man, that's like, why don't you just ask these people to buy you a Cadillac? I kind of shake my head, but that goes along with what's going on with the budget, right? The deficit. When you think about it, that's why we're at where we're at today, is because people can't be fiscally responsible. It's insane. People need to think about, it's like when I go shopping for clothes, right? Yeah, I like my talking puppets too. When people go shopping for clothes, man, I'm one of those people. I won't spend $50 on a shirt. I just can't. And I have to look for sales. So if I see something I like, I look for it everywhere else, but I look to see if I can get it for $9 because it's not because I'm cheap. It's just because I want to be fiscally responsible in my own life. How can you complain about the government if you can't control your own spending? And that's, I see so many people, they spend money just frivolously, And like I said, grandma's out there now funding the wall when that wall should be already funded. Congress and the Senate should be ashamed of themselves that these people are even digging in their pockets for the wall money. It's absolutely insane. If anything, they should fund that wall and take that money and give it to the veterans hospitals or the children's hospitals. And that's what they should do. Trump doesn't need a Christmas present. I'll tell you what does is kids with cancer, soldiers, that are hurt. Yeah, that's a better Christmas present. And I think these politicians should look at what these people have done and really think about, wow, look at these people have raised $5 million. Maybe we should fund the wall because there's a lot of people raising money. So maybe we should do the right thing, and then they can put that money somewhere else to veterans or, like I said, children's hospitals, whatever. And it is a hot topic. The wall is a hot topic. It's time we pay for it. I mean, we gave Israel $38 billion. We gave Mexico $10 billion. They can go and put that money, that $7 billion, and build a wall. It's absolutely insane that we're at that point. I'm pro-Trump, don't get me wrong. I just think that Trump needs to put his foot down and say, look, you guys are not getting anything until you fund that wall. You're not getting anything. Zip, zilch, none, nada, nothing. And I think that's the way it should be until Trump gets that money. He should not fund anything, and that includes the military. I'm sorry, I'm pro-military, but don't give them anything. Don't give anybody anything. Because if you think the Pentagon does not have clout in the Senate and the Congress, you're wrong. They have just as much clout. They have, they meet with senators, they meet with the Congress. So if you cut the military off too, which I know it sounds shitty, but those officials are going to reach out to these politicians and they're going to say, look, they're cutting us off too. Don't feel bad. So you guys need to do something. Sometimes you gotta put the pressure on everybody, not just a select few. And I think that's what Trump needs to do. He needs to just put pressure on everybody, because every phone call he can get into the Senate and the Congress to back this wall, it's only going to benefit him. That's why he needs to just stop all payments to everybody. Put them all in the vice, man, all at once, and be like, nope, nobody getting money. How's that? And, Trump has a golf course. He doesn't need the White House. He can shut it down, turn off the lights, and head on out, and leave that building empty till they decide to play ball. And he can do that. Just like he can shut all the lights off in the Congress. He can shut all the lights off in the Senate. He should. He should shut it all down. Just shut it down until people are willing to play ball. That's how it needs to be done. And he should cut off all the foreign welfare, too. He should cut everybody off. He should just be like, everybody's cut off. Have a nice day. And go enjoy the holidays and the new year. I guarantee by February 1st, these fuckers would crack. They would be begging him to cut it out. They would be like, we'll sign the wall. We'll sign the wall. Just get the budget signed. And I think he would get it. I think Trump just needs to do what Trump does, and he needs to finally put his foot down. Trump knows what he's doing. He needs to do it. He needs to just do it. Who cares what anybody thinks? Sometimes you got to break a few eggs to make an omelet. That's what he needs to do. He needs to break a few eggs. The fact that, like I said, citizens are trying to fund a wall should tell Trump everything he needs to do. Shut it down. Just shut it down and watch it. Watch as they fold like cheap suits. He said today he cut Syria and others. He should. He should pull out of all the Middle East. It's a non-winning war. It's a non-winning war. It's absolutely insane that we're still trying to fight this war. But anyway, guys, I want you to have a beautiful afternoon. I'll be back tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern Time with a show. So I will be on tonight at 10. And you guys stay great, okay? I'll be back. I thank you for any help that you do give me with donations. Like I said, that's my link. I was banned from Teespring, which is ignorant, but I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing on Teespring. They said I was spreading hate. I never did anything but print some t-shirts with pro-American flags and stuff like that. I don't know why they did it, but anyway, if you're conservative now, you get banned from everywhere. It doesn't matter. So I got kicked off Teespring for being too patriotic. You can't be patriotic. Not in this day and age. You get kicked off everywhere. But anyway, I'll have an argument with them at a later